Today I'm about 40 minutes north of Bangkok here at Impact Speed Park in Nonthaburi, and I'm here for Bimmer Meet 5. I'm here to find out if this BMW event is the best in Thailand, and is it the best BMW meet that I have personally ever seen. So many cool cars and things here. I'm going to show you around and let's go check it out. And I think I'm already in the right row, so we're going to start with some of the oldest BMWs here. Guys, I'm so excited. I love cars, and BMW is one of my favorite brands. I've owned 8 of them. So let's start here. This is the BMW Isetta, and this was actually licensed by BMW from the Italian manufacturer called ISO. They made quite a few of these, and man, these are just such cool cars. One thing that few people know is that the front of this is actually the door. So this whole thing is the door. There's the door handle, and when you open up the front of the car, the steering wheel comes up with it. So basically, the way you enter the car is you open the front and you climb right in. It's a very unique bubble car. Right next to the Isetta, we have a BMW 800. This is a pretty rare BMW. It's rear-engined, it's air-cooled, and I don't think I've ever seen one of these in person. It's such a cool car. There's so many really cool BMWs here, and we're just getting started. There is, of course, no way that I'm gonna be able to cover every single car here. There's gotta be 200 or 300. I'll show you some of my favorites. This is definitely it. This is done in a German police style. This is a BMW Touring, and the reason it's called a Touring is because the way it's sloped in the back. Typically, Touring in German cars means station wagon, and this is a very cool design. I'm shocked to find it here in Thailand. You could probably tell that I'm completely drooling over this E28. It's done up in an Alpina fashion. I heard it start up, it did sound like a diesel, but this is one of my favorite cars. This was the first BMW I ever got to ride in, was a 1988 535 IS that my father had bought. And many years later, I ended up buying one myself, and well, I consider this to be one of the most beautiful designs BMW has ever released. It wouldn't be a Thai car show if there wasn't music blasting, so I gotta get away from the stage so I don't get any copyright strikes. There's so many cool cars here. I've got about another hour and a half of daylight, so yeah, let's go. I'll show you more. And everywhere I go so far today, this gentleman right here, he's been photobombing me. Gotta love it. I think I found my favorite car here. You might be surprised, but it is actually this BMW 540 IT wagon. It was one of 2 wagons that I owned. I absolutely love that car. It was such a wonderful car. Lots of room, handled so well. And to me, wagons are just absolutely beautiful vehicles. The BMW 2002s are definitely represented well. We've got a green one, we've got this orange one, and we've got this really crazy convertible, definitely on air ride. Just check this thing out. How crazy is that? I definitely better hurry if I want to see all these cars before the sun sets, because there's so many cool BMWs here. Oh my God. Got a staggering row of M3s here, both 2-doors, sedans. Wow, I just want all of these cars, especially this one right here. This gray color is so subdued, it's just so beautiful. What's going on with the headlights on this thing? Square headlights never came on BMWs. This is an aftermarket grille. And now as I'm walking through here, I see this. I have not seen the BMW i7 in person. This is a very interesting car. It's electric and it's a 7 Series sedan. Wow, what the heck is this thing? I need a motorcycle. This motorbike, motorcycle, I don't know. This thing looks really cool though. No idea what the hell it is. And in case it really isn't obvious to you, we're actually out here on the racetrack. This is where all the cars are parked, and there's still so many cars here to see. BMW was actually started on March 7th, 1916 in Munich, Germany. And they originally started out as an airplane manufacturer. And that's why the logo that you see, the blue and white, it represents a spinning propeller, because originally all they did was manufacture airplanes. After World War II, when they were prohibited from manufacturing airplanes, they started making cars. I'm definitely overwhelmed here like a kid in the candy store. Check out this blue E30. This is such a sublime color. Beautiful car. It's definitely got a M motor in it. I'm not sure if it's an S63 or what it is, but my goodness. What's going on over here? I think they actually have like an Autocross, a Gymkhana. So this should be pretty cool. Check out the camber on that thing. That's crazy. All of these guys over here, they're all waiting to get their chance at the Gymkhana Autocross. All sorts of cars are here. Quite a variety of BMWs are going to be competing. I think this guy might have passed me on the freeway. This is an Alpina E30, probably a 320, 318. And, well, it might be an Alpina, it might not be an Alpina, it might just have the Alpina body kit. I'm noticing a lot of cars here are just made to look like certain models because they would be so expensive to find here in Thailand. Oh, this thing here, this is super hot. It is a Jägermeister replica E30. It's got the flares of the M3 and it's got the total DTM kind of a paint package look-alike on it. Beautiful car. I would totally street drive this thing. Right now, I'm trying to figure out if they're parked the cars by certain models. There seems to be a lot of spread out here of different models parked with each other, but okay, I'm seeing over there, we'll have to go take a look, but what is this? Look at this thing. This is an E46 four-door sedan. Wow, Dayglow orange. Definitely perfect for Thailand, where safety is like, what, 11th? 12th? Over here we've got a whole fleet of BMW 2002 models. Now, this model is 2002. It wasn't made in 2002, as a lot of people typically are misconceived about. But this was one of the first sport compact cars that BMW put out. It came out right after the BMW 1600. And these are such cool little cars. They handle great, and they're just absolutely beautiful. And it looks like the BMW i8, the hybrid sports car from BMW, is here represented pretty well. Let's take a look at this one here. Somebody left the doors open, and these cars are pretty beautiful. They're actually not the best as far as performance goes, but I think they have quite a good looking design on them, and it was BMW's first hybrid supercar that they made. I don't know what it is about me and wagons. Maybe I'm sick, maybe I'm twisted, but every time I see one, I just light up, especially BMW wagons, and especially in this stunning blue color. Man, I sure miss having one of these. Would love to get one here. But, you know, this is Thailand. It would probably end up having a 2JZ or 1UZ or whatever they throw in it. I want my BMW powered with a BMW engine. I saw this E30 when I was walking it. It was pulling up. I love camouflage, especially this kind of a gray camouflage. Maybe it would protect me from all the traffic here in Thailand. I kind of doubt it, but this thing, beautiful car. Hey, there's a nice little Ferris wheel back here. Maybe I'll go for a ride. Oh no, I want to go for a ride in this. Oh my God, I have never really seen an E36 BMW wagon. This is a Touring. Didn't get them in the US, absolutely gorgeous cars. This one has M3 badging, but it's not an M3. However, very, very cool. We just never got these imported into America, and to see one here is just so cool. This is definitely one of those cases where it's like, I want that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and those over there. I want to take all of them home. It's, you know, I'm like the cat lady with cars. I want to have a lot of cars just parked around. I haven't owned a car since I moved to Thailand, so for 8 months I've been without a car. You got camber. Check this thing out. It's got AC Schnitzer wheels on it. But look at the camber angles here. Look at the rear end. Look at that camber. That thing is totally flossing the rim tuck. Holy crap. Okay, I got to stop taking pictures of all these wagons. Otherwise, I have to rename my channel to Wagons with Serg. Over here, we've got a Liberty Walk Z4. It's got a very cool paint job, almost like it's done with brushes, kind of like Andy Warhol. And in case of those of you that don't know what Liberty Walk is, basically it's a wide body kit. They basically bolt on these flares to make the cars look wider and bigger. And Liberty Walk is one of the most popular wide body kits in the world. Now this car, this is music to my ears. The BMW M2 is probably one of the most perfect driving cars. It's small, it's compact, it's really like the E30 M3. That whole spirit again, a small package, very powerful car. I had an M240i, a 2017. That was my last BMW before leaving the US, and absolutely loved that car. But the M2, that would be so nice. Hey, let's face it, I think I want every single car I see everywhere. I'm busted. Here we are again looking at Alpina wagons, and there's an Alpina sedan. I can't help myself. There's a lot worse things you could be addicted to than loving cars, so this is my addiction. Is there something that you really love that might be a little bit unhealthy? I'd be kind of curious to hear what it is, but you guys keep it clean. So is this the best BMW car meet in the world? I don't know the answer to that question, but it's definitely the best BMW meet I've ever been to personally. There has to be at least 300, 400 cars here, and this is by far the best BMW meet I've seen here in Thailand. And you can't have a car show in town without the beautiful models. BMW Z8, one of the best designs ever. It's kind of styled after the BMW 507. Then over here we have the BMW E39 sedan, might be an Alpina, hard to say. Then we've got the E30, probably 320, something like that. Another E30, and this is where you start losing me. I'm not sure if this is the F60 or which model it is, but so many beautiful colors, especially this green and blue E21. And these E numbers I'm giving you, they're model designations for BMWs. If only I had this as a police car when I was working in law enforcement. Check this thing out. What a hoot. Another rarity that you don't see often is this 323i Bauer. And Bauer was a company that basically made this convertible top. And it's kind of like a half convertible top because there's still a hard T-bar across it, but you can recline most of the top and have an open air experience. This is definitely the first E30 M3 that I've seen here in Thailand. A legitimate E30 M3, not somebody's E30 that they had turned into an M3. Wow, these are extremely expensive even in the US. They're running about $80,000 there. Can't imagine how much this beauty would cost here in Thailand. Believe it or not, guys, I think I covered almost all of this show. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did recording it. Check out some of my other videos up here, and please don't forget to take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.